Hi guys, look, I haven't made a video in a very long time, and I apologise for that. As you can see, I've had a haircut. Things have been moving in the market, as we know, and I just wanted to get into. First off, subscribe, like the channel, because I post stuff on here that no one even thinks about. All right, so if you're into learning a bit more about the conspiracies of the world and how they tie into crypto, then yeah, subscribe, like, share my channel, get it out to as many people as possible. Today, we have had a bit of a dump in the crypto market. My opinion, nothing to worry about, right? This is a bit of a sell-off, bit of manipulation, nothing that you should really be too concerned of. My opinion, buy. But that's just my opinion, not financial advice. But if you're interested in getting hold of some of these projects, definitely XRP. I'd pick yourself up some XRP if you haven't already. I'll just tell you what I've been doing. I've been picking up lots of Vechain and I've been picking up lots of Stellar. Those two coins I think are going to be monumental moving forward. All right. So if you haven't got yourself some Vechain yet, it's the cheapest it's been in a long time. So not financial advice, but get yourself some if you want it. Really good project. Right. What I want to talk about today is what the hell is going on with the world and how it actually relates to crypto and how the people in power tell you something before it actually happens. Now, right now, we're in a pandemic situation. Believe what you want to believe. I'm not going to get into that, all right? But I am going to get into this. Now, this is a video I found on a site called BitChute. And it literally, what does it say here? It basically was published November the 5th, 2021, but it was actually from a long time ago. This is from, I think it's from the 1980s, all right? Continue on our present course. Right. So this is from a film. I'll find out the details for you, and I'll put them in the comments and section below. But the film basically is about the coming world government, one world government, and this meeting is with all the movers and shakers of the world. And what they're talking about is digital ID. They're talking about the mark of the beast. They're talking about the idea that you are going to have a digital ID with all your medical records on it, all your money, or your access to your bank accounts, access to all of your history, even your Google search history. This is what potentially could be coming down the pike. And I don't think it's a fiction anymore. I think they've been telling you what's happening in plain sight. So I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let you watch the rest of this and find out for yourself. There you go. It's called early warning. Enough said, right? Energy crisis and food shortage. Sounds very much like what's going on right now in the US, doesn't it? Wow. So In order for them to have their one world government, they have to completely destroy the United States as a country and the US dollar. It seems to me that this is actually happening in real life. There you go. So we're in a situation now where, yeah, wherever you look, wars and rumors of wars. And they do. And that's the point. You know, we are the one, they are the 1%, we are the 99%. So who are they? Well, we'll get into that in a minute, but I just want to go over this video. Right. So that's the mark of the beast, effectively, isn't it? You can't buy or sell anything without having this number. And this is what seems to be happening. And it seems to be starting with your COVID-19 vaccination records. So your COVID-19 vaccination records are then leading on to your passport. Okay, you've got to, in order to fly, you have to have your vaccination records as well. And in order to go into a shop, you have to have your vaccination records. Show us your papers. Yeah, it seems familiar. So basically, a one world system, a one world government, a new world order, all of these things that have been talked about by conspiracy theorists for a long time, including myself, and are starting to really come into fruition, into their own so quickly now. But in order for all of this to happen, certain things have to happen, and they're telling you in this video what they need to do and the stages. They need to collapse the economy, destroy the dollar, and then start introducing digital IDs. And that's exactly what's going on.
Yes. Yet they're stolen. We've made provision for that. By using this, to be read by this.
Yeah, there we go. So what happens if you rise up? Yeah, so people who are Christians, people who are religious, people who have read what's going on, maybe through their history and worked out that history might be repeating itself. Hunger. So they're going to control all the farmland. Well, it's funny that Bill Gates has been buying up tons of farmland all over the world, isn't it? All right, so I'm going to stop the video there, but you can see this is from 1981, and it's telling you what's been going on. Now, I want to go over another bit of predictive programming before I actually show you the crypto connections to all of this, right? Okie dokie. My apologies there, I just need to get this video up. Oh, let's have a look at this. All right. So this is the British Olympics in 2012. Now, I actually left the UK as a result of the British Olympics. I didn't like it. I thought there was something very suspicious about it. I can't really go into why I thought that. I just did. I had this inkling that there was something wrong with it, and I actually left the UK as a result of this in 2012, and I've been travelling the world ever since. But let's just get into this. So, the London Olympic Games actually showed you COVID. It actually showed you the virus. Look at that. There's the spike proteins, there's the crown, that's why it's called COVID, because it looks a little bit like the sun. That's why I just did... there was just something about this Olympic Games that really got to me, and I just left the country. But yeah, look at that. So they're basically... They have to tell you what they're going to do before they do it. So they've shown you the COVID virus live in the Olympic Games. And what else do they show you? They show you Boris Johnson in bed, sick. Johnson in hospital. Coincidence, right? Strange. There's lots of other things that happened in that game. They're showing children sick in bed, Florence Nightingale. Yes, you could argue that this is all just Florence Nightingale and whatnot, but why would... Boris Johnson? It's quite clearly Boris Johnson, isn't it? In bed there. And then, there's lots of other weird things that happened. So you've got some robotic-style nurses and a few other bits and bobs. But look, what I'm trying to say is all of this stuff, all of what's been happening recently, the craziness of the world, is all predicted. And the next stage is now being implemented. And the next stage is crypto, my friends. So you're either on the right or the wrong side of history. And I believe that the people who invest in the right cryptos now are very much on the right side of history and the right side of what's going to happen. It's kind of unstoppable what's going to happen. You can fight it. We'll all fight it. But just have a look at this. This is from the Cointelegraph, so you can go and have a look yourself. So now, COVID-19 vaccination records stored on Vechain as use cases grow. All right. Hospital in Cyprus is now utilising the Vechain blockchain to store vaccination records. There you go. So crypto and what it can do, like Vechain will actually store digital certificates, and it will be able to be used as basically a COVID vaccination passport. So you go on Twitter, you can see it. But yeah, you can go and see that all information for yourself. So the 3 coins, which I would say are going to absolutely fly, and I think are being suppressed on purpose, are Vechain, for sure, XRP, and XLM. So all of them are ISO 2022 compliant, and as a result of that, they are highly favoured by the banks. XRP is signing contracts like you've never even seen. They've got the Bank of England just signed up to XRP. This is massive, all right? This is absolutely massive, and I think that these cryptos, potentially moving forward, could be a real winner financially, and just, one of the things Vechain does is it actually is a staking coin as well, which I'll go into on another episode, so it's well worth you looking at that. All right, so that's been it. Do your own research for sure. Do like, do subscribe, help me grow this channel. And the question that you've got to ask yourself is this is this all happening as per the narrative? Have they told you what's happened already? And what are you going to do about it? Are you going to be on the right or the wrong side of history here? Okay, so make your choice. Let me know in the comments section what you think about this, and I look forward to seeing you all again on the next one. Take care.